Hello there and welcome to Hybridics. Today's topic is about the research. Why I'm so interested in research, why I'm sharing that much research topics with you. The reason is simple. Today's 2024 outside, so there are a lot more complex problems in the world rather than it used to be 5 years ago. It used to be also in the comparison from last year to this year. So it's really important today to now and confront your work, what they're doing, with the works of others. So the most reliable way of confronting this and learning this is to see the publications that has been the public every publication is going through the very sophisticated process of reviewing, peer reviewing, right? When you are applying for the submitting your publication goes through the reviewing process, sometimes takes a year. And in this process, the different experts of the domain are analyzing your findings, or reviewing your findings, and deciding whether it's useful for the practitioners or for the theoretical part, for the academy, or it's not. So that's why it's important today to read, analyze, and keep you up to date to with the today's market. I mean, the today's skill market. What skills? What kind of skills do you have, right? So now I would love to talk about the paper that I found. It's interesting paper. It's quite fresh paper to 2023. It's talking about the sentiment analysis. And the name of the paper is Understanding the Role of Social Media Sentiment in Identifying Irrational Herding Behavior in the stock market. It's talking about the Chinese stock market, in which the majority of the investors are retail investors. And it refers to the irrational behavior of the investors, which goes back to the Keynes, where it was referred as the as the animal spirits and so on. So it's an interesting introduction to the topic, and then I would love to go to the straightforward to the core topic that I would love to talk about, because there's this video is about the data science, so I want to talk about the data science rather than the Keynes. So I'm interested also in economics, but now my subscribers are interested to know what kind of a data science topic is related to this. So what they did, they have gathered. I'm not sure to about the number. I wrote someplace, but I don't find it. But a very huge number of the sentiments from the texts that the investors are writing on the forums. So I think it's Weibo. Yeah, exactly. Before it says we perform sentiment analysis on the social media data obtained from Weibo to construct daily social media sentiment time series data. So they are getting the time series textual data, and they are trying to predict the sentiment of this, and they are gonna then integrate to the prediction model of the stock prices in the market. So they have used the different two. They have talked about the two different methods in the sentiment analysis, lexicon based and the machine learning based. So we're gonna see the machine learning based because it's interesting what they did. So I'm gonna see this part of here what they did. So they say that we have taken 40,000 texts were randomly from the and we have labeled them manually, and so it was divided into three categories. optimistic, uh, neutral, and pessimistic. And it says that among the 40,000 labels text, optimistic text accounted for 14,817, natural 15,000, and so on. And the pessimistic text about 9,329. So they did also the different models. They've used the SVM, long short-term memory, and BERT. And for the accuracy, in order to predict the model, whether it works in the sentiment analysis, the model is predicting the sentiment is correct or not, is the accuracy recall and F1 score. So they have also integrated all of these in the final analysis, where we can find that it says that we test the relationship between the social media sentiment and the herd behavior according to the model 1 and model 2. I'm going to share the link for you so you can read too. And they have summarized that the in model 1, the coefficient value of the is significantly negative, indicating that there is a significant herding effect in the stock market. So it's an interesting paper. So it talks about the that part of the prediction that we cannot easily find out, because for the finance we are most of the models are considering the investor as a rational investor who's thinking and analyzing and learning and going through the certain steps procedures before investing the money. But in this case, like we see that there are some investors that are not rational, they are irrational investors that are just following the herd in order to do interact with the stock market. So yeah, hopefully it was interesting topic for you. And again, if you have some suggestions, some critics, or if you just want to talk about data, just write me. I'm always available for this kind of things. But so we can arrange the time. And I want to mention that also this activity that I'm doing is not related to my not neither to the institution in which I'm studying, nor or have studied, nor to my daily job. So it's my hobby. It's my activity that I'm doing apart next to my principal work and studies. So see you next time and have a great day. Bye.